Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man 4 being confirmed and why that's important, the Netflix Marvel characters being rebooted when they're introduced into the MCU, and plot leaks for the first 6 Marvel Disney Plus shows. If you're new to the channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, make sure you subscribe because more than 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. And if you think you're subbed, double check because apparently there's a glitch where people are getting unsubscribed from certain channels. And remember that a subscription is free for you, but it really helps the channel a lot. And you can always unsub later if you want. Now let's get started. Daily Mail has confirmed that a 4th MCU Spider-Man film featuring Tom Holland is in development. And while we of course knew this, it's great to get official confirmation since the director Jon Watts will be transitioning over to the Fantastic Four after Spider-Man 3. And while at this point it's all but confirmed that we'll see Charlie Cox reprise his role as Daredevil in the 3rd Spider-Man film, according to Daniel Richtman, Daredevil will be rebooted. Charlie Cox will remain as Matt Murdock, but everything from the Netflix-related show will be ignored. And while this probably isn't what some fans in the Netflix shows want, it's most likely the best and easiest way to bring the characters over to the MCU. Not to mention that most of the main characters like Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, Krysten Ritter's Jessica Jones, Jon Bernthal's Punisher, and even Mike Colter's Luke Cage are rumored to return as well, which would finally allow them to cross over and team up with all the different MCU teams and heroes. And according to Daniel Richtman as well, Marvel Studios is currently developing a Dracula series which could tie into the upcoming Moon Knight Disney Plus show. Moving on, Karen Gillan, who plays Nebula in the Guardians of the Galaxy, has confirmed that she will appear in Thor: Love and Thunder and has started quarantine alongside Matt Damon, who was confirmed by Deadline to appear in the movie as well. And lastly, an anonymous user on 4chan posted plot leaks for the first 6 Marvel shows coming to Disney Plus. But of course, like always when covering anything from 4chan, take it with a grain of salt. But here's your spoiler warning on the small chance that it is fully or partially right. Starting with WandaVision, they say episode 3 is 36 minutes with credits, and features a Brady Bunch style opening sequence. Episode 4 is 45 minutes with credits, and will have plenty of Jimmy Woo and Darcy Lewis screen time in the second half. Doctor Strange will appear in the final episode. Mephisto's presence will be felt, but the main villain of the series is an original/composite character. The show is billed as a single-season miniseries. For The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all 6 episodes are almost exactly 1 hour long with credits. The Flag Smashers are the main villains. Songbird is the Big Bad's main henchwoman, played by Erin Kellyman, and the leader is Guy Farrell, played by Carl Lumbly. So according to this person, Carl Lumbly won't be playing Isaiah Bradley, the first Black Captain America, or Blue Marvel, but instead the main villain. Zemo has a history with Guy, and Bucky guilt trips him into helping him and Sam. Zemo will suffer another tragedy which once again sets him up as the major villain in the future. John Walker is an absolute nutjob. Think Homelander inside Cap's body. The show will feature a flashback scene of Steve and Sam before Civil War, and it'll also feature a massive battle on the streets of a currently in rebuilt Sokovia. This show is also billed as a single-season miniseries. For Loki, they say it's very standalone. While it will feature a lot of cameos and references, it'll do its own thing rather than connect or set something up. The show is 6 episodes ranging from 35 to 60 minutes. The show has a surprisingly dark tone, but with a lot of expected humor. Much of it will come from Loki's numerous failed attempts to con and escape the TVA. The main villain is potentially another way worse Loki, and the TVA is using 2012 Loki to find and catch him. The hooded figure is one of the Enchanters 3, the Time Variance Authority is at odds with Sword, and Vote Loki is a con that Loki is playing on the TVA. It's supposedly the funniest thing Marvel Studios has ever filmed. However, this show is billed as a multi-season series. For What If, they say the trailer doesn't do the animation justice. It'll be 10 25-minute long episodes including credits. Some of the episodes will be inspired by the bullet points and original Sin storylines. Jane Foster as the Mighty Thor will make her cameo debut here. The zombie episode will debut Deadpool in a quick cameo appearance, possibly as a reference to Night of the Living Deadpool. Clark Gregg will return as Phil Coulson for several episodes, and this too is billed as a multi-season series. Filming is 90% complete for Hawkeye, and post-production is about halfway done. They're doing both simultaneously due to the current situation. The show is planned to be 7 episodes long, however the length of each is unknown. Adrian Palicki will return as Bobby Morse, aka Mockingbird, but the size of her role is unknown. The show will reference Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. quite a bit, and will also have flashbacks to Clint's time with S.H.I.E.L.D. The leaker thinks they might squeeze in a few Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters for those scenes. There's no word if Clark Gregg will return though. And lastly, for Miss Marvel, the show is very early in production, and the script is still being written as they shoot. They're also still casting and the show might not make its 2021 date. Like the Spidey films though, it's specifically aiming for a teenage audience, but everyone can still enjoy the show. This show will apparently also reference/connect to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the leaker guesses those fish pills might play a role. Some creatives at Marvel are thinking of reintroducing Jessica Jones and Luke Cage in the series, and Kamala will meet a lot of established heroes throughout the first season. Nothing is set in stone yet, and according to this person, all other leaks are fake because the series is too early into production for anything substantial to get out. However, that's what makes me think this whole plot leak is fake, because Miss Marvel is releasing before Hawkeye. However, according to them, Hawkeye is 90% done, and Miss Marvel is still writing the script and casting while filming at the same time. So if Marvel wasn't sure the show would come out on time, we would get Hawkeye before Miss Marvel, and we would have gotten the Hawkeye trailer at Disney's Investors Day instead of the Miss Marvel one. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Do you think these plot leaks are real or fake? And what do you think of the Netflix characters being rebooted when they're introduced into the MCU? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.